It has been a lot of days, practically almost 200 days. A lot has been going on. Lives change, priorities, friendship, family, financial, and living. As you can see outside, this beautiful autumn vibe that's going on outside is really beautiful, you know. Like, take it from me, I do love summer, I do love the seasons, but autumn and winter brings out a different characteristics in everybody, including me myself. I really do love it because it really shows me how we go through changes as humans. The changes we go through at time can also shows how much that the fourth season has been guiding us through whatever we're going through. We spring, meaning we grow. Summer, meaning we shine. Autumn means we fall. And winter means we go through a roller coaster of emotions that sometimes we're losing ourselves. But don't give up or don't forget that it's a part of the process as well. I have learned from a friend that sometimes in life you get to see people for who they really are, you know. Like, normally we would say, oh, people change, but they don't change. That's who they really are, you know. But maybe they were in some unfortunate situation where they were poor and they were aiming to get rich or aiming to make some money. So when they reach up on the top, that's how their true characteristic comes out. If they were the humble person when they were poor, or they're now a high person. But meaning, some people can be humble, poor, and rich. Some people can be hype, but humble when they're poor. But when they make it into status, they show the hypeness that they were hiding before. You know, it's just like a doormat. A doormat is welcoming you home, but at the end of the day, it shows to say that it's so beautiful, this doormat. And underneath it is like a lot of dirt and a lot of things that we don't see, you know. That's how some people are, and it's pretty astonishing when we find out in some cases. But my dad would always say, always expect the unexpected. And that's a beautiful saying, you know. You'll never be caught off guard. Always expect the unexpected. There's a valuable thing or lesson that I've learned since going through this year. I have made a lot of, and not call them enemy, because words we speak it into reality. We manifest those things in our life. I've made a lot of people who have disliked me, who have say shit or say some bad stuff about me. But you know what? It's okay. Let me tell you why it's okay. It's because these people who say the stuff about me and say stuff behind my back, these are the same people who are unhappy of what I have. So listen, sometimes we have those people in our life that say those same stuff, but they're unhappy of what you have or who you are. I have lost a lot of people during growing up, and even now, like people who are, I consider friends, or my bro or anything of the sort. But they have taught me more and more daily valuable lesson that you can never really trust people, or forgive me to say people, but you can never trust some individuals that's inside your life, you know, who would stick through the nitty-gritty and the thick and the thin, or, you know, not try to be envious or jealous of what you have. because sometimes they see from their perspective what they could do with you or your life to make it better, but it's a different song key that would be singing if they were you, because sometimes people see from the outside perspective but not the internal perspective. So it's pretty astonishing. Just live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest that you can. Fuck people. Forgive me for even saying that, but I'll blurb it out. Keep doing you. Keep inspiring. Keep going forward. Life is just about going. Just like I'm looking outside at this beautiful weather and these birds that are flying in the rain. It shows how beautiful life is. How happy in this fleeting moment it is as we're going through the storm or going through the rain. That's when the most beautiful structure of everything comes in, when you're going through your worst time. I've had my worst time, and now it's only just to focus on building. I don't have a lot of people, but big up who is in my life and my spot. Big up God first, my mom who has brought me into this world. Those of you who know you're in my circle, not even circle, in my triangle. I don't keep circle because circle is always the same thing repeating itself. That's why we keep on falling into some situation that keeps on happening. But big up those who are in my triangle. That is it. Anyway, this is Mardzz with some podcast talk.